Welcome back to Tiny Grimes Games, and I'm here today with a new collectible card game, Chronicle Runescape Legends. It's a card game based off the MMO of Runescape. Alright, so this card game is really interesting. Most card games today are based off of Hearthstone in some way. There's a mana curve similar to it, there's a deck similar, you play cards onto a field. Sometimes games will get real crazy like Duelist, and you'll play them onto a grid instead of, a regular field. Sometimes you'll see games basing their approach on Magic. But generally, these are the established norms, and this is what games are basing themselves off of. Now, Chronicle takes all this and throws it out the window. You still have the similar idea of putting a deck together, but the way the game plays is so different and so interesting, I actually have to play to be able to show you what I'm talking about. So like all card games, you choose a deck. I'm going to choose my Oz deck. I'm going to try to complete this last challenge here. I need to beat the other Ozen deck, so it'll be a mirror match. Okay, so the way this works is you have 5 rounds before the game is going to end. So you know exactly when the game is going to end. And in each round, you're going to get to play 4 cards. What's really crazy about this game when you first look at it is there are cards in your deck that hurt you. There are monsters in your deck. And stuff costs money. So up in the left corner you see like this costs 1 gold. Well, I start the game with 0 gold and I have no way of getting it. It's not like a normal card game where every turn you get a gold or you search out some sort of resource card that you put on the table and then it becomes a resource. No. Not in Chronicle. In Chronicle, you have to defeat monsters to get resources. I'm going to start with 2 attack. So this guy has 2 health and 3 attack of his own, and I strike first when I'm striking a monster. So he won't strike back. So this card is amazing. It'll give me 3 resources for a guy. In each turn or each round, there are 5 rounds in a game, you get to place 4 cards. So I'm doing my mulligan here, trying to figure out what I want to keep. These are really good with my weapon. I have basically all of these amazing cards with my weapon. I don't need them all. I don't have my good weapons. So I'll keep this guy to draw. I'll toss back some of these cards. You don't really care at the moment. You don't even know what's happening. So let's get some cards. So one of the really interesting things about this game is that, like I said, you're playing cards to the board. You're getting resources. And the way the cards resolve is you put 4 cards on the board, but I'm going second, as you see here on the bottom left. So my opponent's first card will resolve, then one of mine will, then his will, then one of mine will. So for instance, let's say I were to play this Gnome Guard, knowing I was going to defeat it and have 3 gold. My next card I can play something like Deadshot, which I think is exactly what I'm going to do. Do that, play Deadshot, it'll take my 3 gold. Then I'm going to play this card, which will generate more cards and more gold, which will lead into my black or my Bob the Cat to steal some gold from my opponent. So let's see how a turn plays out. So this is round 1, or as they call it, chapter 1 of 5. I've played my 4 cards, my opponent does. So my opponent also plays an enemy, gets 2 gold. I play an even better one, get 3 gold. So if you look down on the bottom of the screen, you can see that you have your attack value is the flame, how much gold you have is the gold icon, and then how much health you have is your health total. And so your legend walks around along this path and takes damage and defeats things and gets resources. So my opponent took 7 damage from my Deadshot, which was quite nice. So he's down to 23. And it looks like I will get to resolve my Bob the Cat and steal all his money. So I went all the way back up to 4 gold. I'm doing pretty well here. Alright, so let's see. I got one of my weapons. This particular legend, all the legends have sort of different themes about them. This one is about getting weapons out and doing really cool things with these weapons. Oh my goodness. So I've got this Deadshot again. And I have a limited use or a limited window for using it. So I'm very tempted to just throw that out as the first thing I do. But if you notice, I only have 4 resources. So it's going to take most of them. I will no longer be able to play the Dragon Longsword. So let's think about this a little bit more. If I were to instead play this guy to give myself 6 resources, I could play that and that, doing 6 damage. This is really interesting. I think we're gonna go for the Deadshot. We'll get some more resources for the next turn. We could actually instead take piles of damage. And this is what's really interesting about this game. So this guy, when he dies, I get to double my gold. Doubling my gold would be amazing right now. But he has 5 health. So I would have to attack him 3 times. It means twice he gets to hit back. He would hit me for 16 plus 4 more. I could leverage my health total, 20 health, to pick up 4 gold. Does that seem worth it? No. Absolutely not. That does not seem worth it. So I have to figure out how to do this then. I kind of want to just draw some more cards to get some more gold. So while that might have better usages, maybe I play it there. No, I'm not going to because I really want to be able to play the Dragon Longsword. Alright, so we'll play some cards. It'll do some damage. It'll make us some money. And we'll see where we're at. Next, in each turn, you get 3 new cards. So you're drawing through your deck pretty quickly. He just discarded one of his amazing weapons to that ability he did. That was really great for us. He's down to 16. He's going to take more damage from this guy. He's dropping fast. He's all the way down to, what, 11 now? 11. All right. And then we get to do damage to him with our Desert Snake. So if we can put enough money together, we might be able to do some sort of combos. Oh, my goodness. He's taking 4 more damage or 5 more damage. This guy's a lunatic. He's down to 3. He's down to 1, actually. Oh, my goodness. If we had played the battle card, we would have actually won this turn. I didn't realize that. I didn't know he would be insane. Alright, so he basically bought a card that gave him just a static boost to his total attack, which is great. So if we can get some resources here, we'll be able to kill him with our weapon. It's really interesting because when you have a weapon, you don't actually get to swing it at your opponent. You just swing it at whatever comes your way. And so you have to use cards to trigger going after your opponent. So I can play this. It costs me 0. It gives me 4 gold. That's pretty amazing. So it's 7. It'd be 5. Boom, boom. So I would get to do 12 damage. That should be plenty. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, oops, put that in the wrong spot. So we'll go there. We'll stick that guy there. And like I said, you can change the order. It's a really interesting game. So we are probably going to win this right here on Chapter 3. We're not playing against another human. We're going through sort of the tutorial stuff where you get free goodies. So this will be interesting to see what we get for clearing the silver stage. Yes, weapon and then snapshot. Bloop. Bye-bye. The legend has been slain. And so that's how this game plays. It's really an interesting game. We got 75 coins. Not enough for a pack. A pack costs 1,000. So you have to get quite a bit. You get quests that give you 300 though, so that's not bad. All right. Oh, we got a free pack. Well, let's open that. I guess we got a free pack for completing the silver levels. All right. Even the pack opening is pretty cool. Open the box. The cards come out. Fly around and. Bloop. All right. I do not have that. Remove 3 costs from your next support. That's really interesting. The support cards are the blue cards. So basically, you play this to reduce the cost of the next card, which can be pretty powerful. Remove 4 costs from your next equipment. That's interesting. So, for instance, a sword, you could reduce the cost with that. That could be interesting. Oh, that's a big boy. 10 health, 8 attack. Oh my goodness. You get to draw a spell. You gain 3 attack, and you get to strike your rival. So you get to do a lot if you can kill this guy. I actually had someone play this against me. I stripped their weapon away, and they died to their own Revenant Knight. That was very satisfying. Okay. And then hopefully this is rare. It's not very rare. Crazed Whaler. The blue is the least rare. The green is next. Then red. Then diamond. Alright, so this would remove 2 gold from your opponent, which is nice. Steal 2 gold. And takes 2 weapon durability. So, much like Hearthstone or something, like a weapon will come in, it'll have 4 attack, 2 durability. This would essentially destroy that weapon. Okay, so those go away, and now they are available for me to put in packs. We're not going to do that right now. Let's check one more thing. Ooh, we could go through the gold ones, which would culminate in another pack, but I don't think we're going to. We are going to take our deck into the ranked queue. So there's all kinds of different ways you can play. You can play solo play, and I highly recommend this if you're new. As you level up your characters, you get more goodies, you get more cards. So I haven't even gotten all the free cards from Raptor, Linza, and Venescula. But I've been enjoying playing with my Oz deck anyway. Okay, so we're going to go into ranked. We're rank 40. You start at 50. I went on a massive win streak, which was kind of surprising, especially since I'm just a rookie. This is actually my first day playing the game. I've really been having a lot of fun with it. This is a good opening hand as far as resources are concerned. So we got lots of resources, but the problem is then we have all of these activators, but not the weapons to use the activators. So I'll go ahead and toss in this one. I'm going to keep this because I need another card to play if I don't get anything here that's good. Okay, Bar Fight is a really strong card. Removing your opponent's weapon, basically, at a really opportune time. I think we're just going to play 3 cards. I hope you like the taste of failure. I don't, actually. It tastes terrible. Why would you even say that to me? It's so cruel. Alright, we're going to play that. It's only 3 cards, and you can play 4. But doing the best I can here. So he played what's a really good start, which is you have to discard a card, but you get a permanent strength boost. Okay. Alright, so he's able to kill that guy since he has his strength boost. It has 3 health, whereas normally it would do 5 damage, but since he buffed himself, he's fine. I almost played Bar Fight there. Oh, actually, Bar Fight wouldn't do anything. Bar Fight now would do something, though. It would eliminate his weapon. So he may play a creature based on having 5 attack. And so because of that, I'm going to play Bar Fight, which will eliminate his weapon and maybe cause him to take a pile of damage. That's the goal, anyway. Let's see what 3 cards we get. I really like getting 3 cards every round. It feels so substantial. Alright, yeah, so we'll go Bar Fight, Imp to get ourselves more and more money. I am going to throw out the sword here. And then next turn, I'm first player. I can just go Snapshot, Mage perhaps, depending on how much money I can get. Okay. So this one isn't based on having that weapon. I'm really hoping that we get in a spot where he went all in on needing 5 health and takes a pile of damage. He did! Look at how much damage he's going to take. Oh, Jesus. He's actually going to take 16 because he thought he was only going to have to take 1 swing. But because I removed his weapon, he took 2 full swings to go all the way down to 12. I mean, he's in real danger of losing next turn if I can put some stuff together here, which I should be able to. If he doesn't play a heal or an armor, which, I mean, his whole deck is based around armor, especially since I played my weapon here and let him know, hey, I got tricks. I'm going to try to kill you. Almost assuredly, he'll use that money to do something with armor. So I probably won't kill him here. But I do have 2 snapshots followed by maybe this troll chucker. Like, I got a real good chance of just killing him outright here. So that's 1, 2. So that's 6, 6. That's 12. And then we'll do the troll chucker, followed by this guy. So we're doing 16 damage on our first 3 swings. Okay, and he immediately healed up. Seeing what's happening, he kills it, he pays 2, he gets 7 health. That's what the 7 heart on the bottom means. So he just picked up 7 health. It might not be enough, though. It should be enough to save him for this turn, but I go first, and I may just be able to immediately kill him. We'll have to see. We'll see what else he's able to do. Okay, there's my chucker. Take him down to 3. Bloop. Will I be able to finish him? Oh, nice. So he did not play anymore. All I have to do is find any 3 damage. Because I'm first, he will just die. Alright, let's see what we can find. We have 4 already, so we can just play Strike Rival, which basically takes your attack and strikes them directly. So this deck is a bit misleading because it makes it look like you can just kind of regularly punch her opponent in the face, and that's not really normal. This deck is more about going face mid-game, not getting to Chapter 5, whereas his deck, Raptor, is about getting armor, getting big attack, going to Chapter 5, going all the way to the end. And what happens if you make it through all 5 chapters or all 5 rounds, you end up meeting head-to-head and just whacking on each other until one of you dies. Look at that. He went and got the great weapon. So, but I go first. He doesn't get to heal. He doesn't get anything. He gets to die. Wadoosh! Victory! 39 is ours. And to be perfectly honest, I don't have any idea what's happening up here with the smithing and the magic. I don't know. You get titles and stuff off of that. I'm not sure if there's anything beyond that. Oh, we made it to level 10. We unlocked 50 crystals, or 50 platinum. Very interesting. I wonder if there's anything we can buy for 50. Let's see. Or is 50 just not going to be quite enough? No, we can't even buy 2 basic boosters. So I think we'll have to save that up for when we get our other characters. If we get 3 of them to 10, we should be able to get 2 basic boosters. So we'll go from there. And to be clear, I haven't spent any money on this game. I'm just having a good time playing it as free to play. There's also Dungeoneering, which is draft. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to save it. I have one free one. I'm going to save that for another time for when I'm a little more experienced at the game. Right now, I feel like I don't know the card pool quite well enough to feel like I can jump in draft. Draft is one of those things where if you don't know the card pool really well, it's probably not going to go that well for you. It's hard to do card evaluation when you don't even know the card pool. So we'll do one more ranked game here, and then I think that's enough to give you a taste of what's going on with Chronicle. And I'm really enjoying it, and I think I'll be doing some more videos about this coming up real soon, actually. Hopefully we can find an opponent. Here we go. Who do we have? Arion. Okay. And like I said, each of these characters has their own different style and approach, and I haven't really learned them all that well. Arion has a lot of interesting spells. She has a cool mechanic where she can do damage based on how many cards are in her hand. It costs 8. So playing that rat or dog or Bob or whatever that card was called could be really good. Alright, so we'll go. Let's get. Whoa. And this is the mulligan phase. Yeah. We like pretty much all this except for this card. Our first turn is just going to be money. Just piles of money. Then we go Dragon Longsword into this, and we start crushing face. Alright, so we'll do that. The only problem with playing this card is it gives my opponent money. I think it's worth it, though. I think it's worth it to get 4, 7, 10, 12 gold on turn 1, knowing we can then play Dragon Longsword and the Mage of Zamorak. That's just hitting my opponent for 7 right in the face. That's pretty good. Alright, so my opponent played a weapon of her own. Probably means there's like the wolf or this guy, the Barbarian Warrior she's trying to take down. So this was a good start. She was able to parlay the one weapon to kill something bigger into another weapon to maybe kill something even bigger, but she does not. She actually did that wrong. She should have ordered that differently so that she didn't need the weapon to kill that guy. Alright, cool. And she's losing 2 health, but she's gaining 3 cards. That card's really good. Draw is good, and like I said, there's a mechanic in her deck that basically whomps me in the face for how many cards she has. It does double the amount of cards she has in damage. So 10 cards in hand, 20 damage to the face. It's not good. Alright, and again, one of my favorite mechanics. 3 cards every turn. That's so great. The days of, top deck a card, gone. I really like that. Oh my goodness. Between Snapshot and Mage of Zamorak, that's a lot of damage. And that only costs 10. We can easily pull that off. And we can kill him first, so that we don't have to waste our weapon on it. Jeez, this is strong. We get to do, what, 6 plus 7 damage? So 13. That's pretty good. Fortunately, we didn't have bar fight. I would have played it there. Because obviously he's doing some stuff. See, this was a mistake. If she had ordered everything properly, then she would have had 1 left for the Banshee, and now she's going to have to take 3 damage. It's probably inconsequential, but it may not be. Boosh. Alright, our weapon is gone, so it's a weird play because it's reducing other things. Oh, wow. She is going to take quite a bit of damage here. I mean, it hits me for 6, but I'm not that afraid of only taking 6. Yeah. She's pretty close to dead. If I can find my, a couple more activators, I've got a big weapon out there. We could be in business. And this is where, had I played the White Wolf last time, instead of that other guy, that might have been a better call, because I could have drawn into more of my activators. I didn't realize that she was going to go quite so low on health. She took a lot of her own damage in addition to the damage I was doing. That's what I was talking about before. What's so cool about this game is really figuring out how to leverage your own health total, right? Like, I can give up as much health as I want to kill monsters. I can put in super expensive things if I feel like my deck can support it. Alright, so we can battle her, which is going to do 7 damage. Then draws us a card. Then we go Troll Chucker to do 4 more. So that's 11. And then we're going to have to take 3 damage from him. Actually, yeah, because battle uses up one of our things. Alright. He's down to 5. Dun 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 dun. Will we kill her? Maybe. Maybe. Taking her to 1. Please damage yourself. It's always hilarious when they damage themselves for the loss. It's possible. It's possible. Oh, especially since I'm taking a fair amount of damage. Maybe she can beat... Oh, I got Bob. I can steal her money. Alright, it's going to be really critical what she does here as the last card. No! 5 damage to me. Where's my last card? Oh, no, not 5 damage to me. She died. She couldn't kill her own guy, her own monster, killed her, and that, friends, is RuneScape Legends, or Chronicle RuneScape Legends. I'm now ranked 37, start at 50 today, having a great time with this game. Hopefully it looks cool to you. Feel free to friend me in game. The friends thing is hilarious right now. You can't actually talk. You can be friends, but you can't talk. Hopefully that's something that'll come in at some other point. We'll do another video later in the week talking about some tips and tricks such as how to make your screen not be tiny. That took me quite some time to figure out. But give the game a try, and I'll see you next time on Tiny Grimes Games.